Hey everyone. So yeah, I know it's been a little while since I haven't been doing anything on my channel recently. It's only because I sometimes like to take a break from my actual computer, not just from YouTube, but my computer as well. Let's just say sometimes, because let's just say it's complicated to explain. It's because I got these headaches like lately, sometimes couple weeks. Well, let's just say it started sometime like last month. So yeah, so it's nothing for you guys to worry about. But I'm perfectly fine, so don't worry about me. And yes, I did went to the opticians to get my eyes tested, but there's nothing wrong with my eyes or anything. Although the man did say one of my right eye, can be a little bit weaker than my left one. So yeah, but I'm perfectly fine, so don't worry. But I can't see perfectly. But but the great news is I'm going to pick my new glasses next Saturday. Well, this Saturday coming. So yeah. So anyway, I just like to focus on what I'm doing on this live video. And yes, I am going to talk about Lilo and Stitch. So yeah, let's just say I've always been a fan of Lilo and Stitch ever since my early childhood. Let's just say I was about like 5 or 6 when I first watched Lilo and Stitch. Let's just say I remember watching it on the actual DVD I still have at home. So yeah. Although let's just see, because let's get to the point. I did used to live in somewhere in a different area, somewhere in England, but I can't tell you where I live though, personal reason. And yes, let's just say that's just how my childhood uh, works. So yeah. Okay, so basically, I've always loved Lilo and Stitch as much as you guys do. Lilo and Stitch is the best thing I ever have introduced with, and yes, Lilo is adorable and she can be cheeky sometimes. And yes, I do like Lilo personally, and yes, she is cute after all, and she is adorable. Even Stitch himself, oh, he's such a fluffy little thing. Oh, isn't he gorgeous? Okay, alright. I got too flattered there. Okay, seriously. But I'm not just gonna talk about Lilo and Stitch as a media or anything. I'm actually going to talk about Lilo and Stitch episodes. Let's just say I'm going to share you guys my personal reasons on why I like almost every episode of the TV show. So basically, can I just get my memory straight? I never really watched it as a kid until I saw how caught one of my cousins was watching one of the episode of it in my mom's old bedroom because my nan's house, because it's, let's just say, it's my mom's side of the family, of course. And yes, it's because my mom had this sort of telly in that bedroom, and my cousin was watching this episode that's called Melty. You know, when Lilo and Stitch goes in time, like go back back in the past or go to the future or something. So yeah, something like that. And if I remember correctly, even though I vaguely remembered at the time, let's just say I only remember the bit was when Lilo and Stitch was somewhere in the future where there was the future jumper trying to get the machine working again so they get back to their own timeline. So Lilo can fix whatever the mess is about. Yeah. Oh dear. Not good. Okay. So anyway, so I'm going to show you guys this website. Hang on, just bear with me. Here we go. Here we are. Can you see? Yep. Okay. Alright. So anywho, so Lilo and Stitch the series is American animated television series and it's been produced by Walt Disney Television Animations. That is 65 episodes over 2 seasons. Yep. And let's just say the series did came out sometimes after Stitch the movie that came out in 2003. Yeah. And Leroy and Stitch is the finale of the series. So yeah. And let's just say, well, in the TV show, it's just about Lilo and Stitch and their adventures to um to capture those thingy pods, the experiments to Stitch is actually, yeah, yeah. But that's the whole point. So yeah, well, you get the message if you some of you have seen it anyway, so it's totally fine. So if those of you are new to Lilo and Stitch, then it's totally fine. You can always be free to watch it on Disney Plus if you have Disney Plus. So yeah. So anywho, Stitch the movie. Oh yeah, I love it so much. I've always remember watching it, especially when I had to watch it on the DVD, of course. Yeah. I always remember that the actual main menu when the beach suddenly appeared, and then the play scene selection thingy and all other thingies like all bonus features. Yeah, especially that game. Ugh, love the game. You gotta love it. Trust me, you'll love it. So yeah, okay. Okay. So the first episode, Richard. Let's just say Richard. Well, he's an earthquake sort of alien who likes to create earthquake to make everything go like shaky, shaky, wakey, so like that. Oh my goodness. So yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Oh boy. Um. And let's just say I have really liked the episode because it's just so funny. Each episodes are funny in their own way. Believe me. Okay. Especially on this episode, Richard anyway, when Ganty was like, "Oh, it's sticky. I hate sticky." I get it. I mean, like, calm down, dude. Well, I can't possibly blame him. I don't like sticky stuff either. Ugh, yucky. Ugh, make me feel icky. Okay, okay, sorry, but that's just me. And Phantasmo, yeah, he's sort of a ghost sort of experiment. He like to switch in different places. Like he just like let's just say he's trying to make everyone to believe that Stitch caused the chaos that he have done, even though it's not even Stitch at all. Stitch was being framed. Like poor Stitch, getting blamed for that stupid ghost. I mean, seriously, honestly, God, pathetic. Okay, I had to admit, Nani in the episode is really doing me head in. She just overreacts like for stupid reason. Like she really thinks Stitch will really do it. Well, I know Stitch can destroy things, but he wouldn't never really do it like intentionally. Sometimes Stitch can do it like accidentally. Yeah, something like that. Okay, and the episode clip is about the experiment he likes to cut hair and give people like freaky hairdo, like Freaky Friday, something like that. Yep, tell me about it. Okay, I also like the episode because it's really cool and funny, especially when Stitch saved both Jumba and Lilo from Clip anyway, which was a little like giant thingy ball that rolls around like round, 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 because she just cuts everything. And like seriously, like giving Stitch a naked. I mean, ugh, gross. And the way he was like this, I got papa, and then later was like giving him her own hula skirt. Tell me about it. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, Mr. Stinchy. Oh, I love the episode. Tell me about it. It's so hmm. Well, I don't know. I just love it. I mean, really. But Metal, well, like always, she always like blah 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 blah. I don't care about Lilo because she's a weirdo. I mean, she's not a weirdo for God's sake. Lilo is a lovely little girl. But Metal, on the other hand, she's just a spoiled girl who thinks she knows better than Lilo does, even though she doesn't always. Tell me about it. Okay, and yet, to tell the truth, I just find Stitch in the episodes really naughty. The way he was so jealous towards Mrs. Denchi, it's kind of a bit. I know he means well, but I just think Stitch needs to realize that he can't always be the cute one all the time because everyone can be cute. I mean, seriously, not one person can be whatever because everyone can be. I mean, I can be pretty, but every other girls can be pretty too. I mean, seriously, there's nothing wrong to have other people to be the same because I know we all are different people, but we do have same well somehow like similar personality or whatever like yeah, it's like that. Okay, episode spooky. Spooky. Ooh, it's so spooky and it's so scary. Well, not too scary, of course. It's a friendly sort of Halloween episode. Yeah. And to tell the truth, I've always find the episode really funny as well. The way Stitch freaks out every time when he thinks that his cousin, Spooky, was like out and about, like he doesn't know where he went. Like, surrender! Come back here! Ah! Something like that. Oh my goodness. Not good. Okay. To tell the truth, I find it really funny. Okay, and the episode Julio, well, I do love it actually. But Lilo's behavior in the episodes, well, it just. Oh boy, I don't know how to explain it. But tell me about it. But I know Lilo means well because I know she's trying to do her job, but her obsessions towards Mel in the episode is just gonna be ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. Yeah. So yeah. So the episode Cannonball, well, let's just say I love it as well. And well, it is funny. And to tell you this, I liked it a bit when at the beach when Ganty was like, "Open up! I'm here for the abomination," and Leo was like, "Go away! I like abominations!" And blah, something like that. Yeah, tell me about it, guys. And the episode Yapper, even though it's the dog is actually called Gigi because Metal named it, but it's okay. You can call it whatever either really. You can either call it Gigi or Yapper, whatever. But it doesn't really that matter now, does it? Okay, and the episode is really great. Yeah, and the way Lilo and Metal were like fighting to one another in the episode is getting ridiculous as usual. Like really, give us a break, you two girls. Like seriously. Okay. And Stitch and Lilo in the episode Yin Yang, while their behavior is kind of a bit childish. Like, even though Stitch was a bit more childish than Lilo in this peculiar episode. Let's just say Stitch thinks he can blame it onto Lilo just because his own mistakes. You can't just blame someone else just because you have your own what do you guys call it? Faults. There's another name. I mean, sorry, there's another word for it. Um, never mind. Just forget it. Okay, so okay, and if the episode kicks, yeah. Well, I'll just say I like the episode. Tell me about it, baby. And to tell you this, the episode is absolutely like battle. Like you want to do like boxing game, like yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on, do you want to fight with me? Come on, you want to fight? Okay, all right. No fighting, guys. No. Oh boy. Okay. And this bloody head. Well, yeah. Tell me about it. The episode is okay. Yeah. The way Stitch and Gantu, oh my goodness, can't they both ever give each other a break? Like, come on. It's similar to Lilo with Metal. Like, really. Good boy. And this episode, amnesia. Yeah, and it's actually Lilo's birthday in the episode, but no one seems to remember, even though they actually do, because they just don't want to just spoil it for Lilo. Because I know Lilo means well, but I know some of you guys well, let's just say one of us can feel that way sometimes if people forget it's your birthday or something. But just because you think that, it doesn't always mean it's true. People just pretending that they did forget because they don't want to just spoil it for you until they wanted to give you a bigger surprise like later on in the day or the night, whatever, really. But don't worry, guys. Just because you think that they forgot your birthday, it doesn't mean they really. Just remember that they still love you no matter what. So yeah, just don't think negative about it, okay? Just think positive as always, like I always keep saying. Okay, and in the episode Swirly, oh the hypnotizing, give me a, oh my goodness. I don't like hypnotizing stuff, to be honest. I don't mind sometimes, it depends, but I'm not really much a fan of it. Tell me about it. Like sweaty, like look into my eyes. Like, ugh, come on. Like, really? Okay, seriously. And I don't know if anyone is actually watching because I only got like 0 where watching my video. If anyone are watching, please comment so I know you're actually there because this is the only way I can possibly know someone is watching. So yeah. So anyway, so Fibber. Oh boy. Fibber. Well, Fibber can be pretty annoying sometimes, especially when he keeps doing like this. Bing, bing. Every time when someone gives you a little fib, like, like when someone lie about something, then Fibber just makes that bing, bing. Okay, tell me about it, but I just find it a bit, okay, weird. Oh boy. Okay. Um. Okay, this tank. Yeah. Lilo in the episode. Well, let's just say, Metal is just weird as usual in the episode. The way she treats Lilo is a bit harsh, if I have to be really honest. The way she just tells Lilo to get lost. That's a bit nasty to say. You shouldn't tell people to get lost because you're just gonna hurt other people's feelings, whether you either realize it or not. And it doesn't matter how people feel. Sometimes people just need to think about other people's feelings too. So think about it, okay, guys? Okay. And it's episode Sprout. Yep. As usual, Leela makes a bet with Myrtle. Yeah, tell me about it. Something about an okay competition at the Cocoa Town fair. So yeah, well, I kind of like it really. It's pretty good. Elastico. Oh, yeah. I do like it, but the way Layla behaves in the episodes is a bit too harsh, really. I didn't like the way she was being treating Stitch throughout the episode. And that name reminds me from Stitch has a glitch. You get what I mean? So yeah. Episode Yup. Yeah. La 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 ya yada. Something like that. I mean, every time when Yup started doing like this horn thing on his head, the moment he makes that noise like it makes your eyes, it's like your ears blocked, like you can't hear anything. Like, what? I can't hear you. You have to speak up. Yeah, just like that. Seriously, that is just so weird. How can you not hear me? I can't hear you, for God's sake. Oh, I thought you actually didn't hear me. Well, of course I did. No, something like that. Okay, and it's episode 627. Oh boy. This episode. Uh, okay. It is okay, but 667 is evil. Evil, I'm telling you. Evil. Ugh, he's so annoying. Hey! Okay, seriously? Alright, thank you, but no thank you. I don't want to brag. Okay. And there's the asteroid. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, I love it. Especially when it's got something to do with outer space. Yeah. Okay, and it's a Christmas episode and it's called Topper because the star is the top of the tree. Something like that. Yeah, I love the episode. It's really good. It's very Christmassy and it's really, really funny. Oh my goodness. Tell me about it. Okay. And there's the episode I already mentioned earlier on, Melty. Yep. I like the episode. It's really, really good. I recommend everyone to watch it. It's absolutely good. I would say I prefer that episode over this actual thingy films called Back to the Future, if I have to be really honest. I'm sorry if those who are fan of the Back to the Future movies, but for me, not not for my thing really. It's not my favourite, so I prefer this Bikini episode from Lilo and Stitch. Sorry about that, but that's just my opinion. I hope everyone can handle my opinion as I will handle yours. Okay, and there's Houdini. Yeah, Houdini is sort of the experiment who makes everything invisible, like really invisible. Like, wow. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, would you imagine you can do invisible spells? Or as in invisible tricks? Something like that. Tell me about it, guys, but believe me. Okay, hang on. It is Sinker. I like the episode. It's really good. There's Nosy. I have mixed feelings for it sometimes. I do like it, but most of the time, Nosy, he is very nosy. He just likes to pick it in other people's privacy. Like, come on. I mean, what is wrong with him? No wonder why he has a big nose, because he's on tall noses. Like, really, really. Believe me, don't trust this nosy guy because he has a big nose because he just likes to snoop in other people's privacy just because he thinks it's okay. But it's never okay to think or look or snoop in other people's privacy because it's none of any other's business. So yeah, tell me about it. No wonder why Jumbo makes him. Tell me about it. Okay, the next episode, Finder. I like it. And to tell the truth, Stitch in the episode becomes jealous as usual. I can't understand why Stitch has to be so jealous like every time when Lilo like feel like attached to the other experiments. Like really. I mean, it doesn't matter if you become friends with someone else. That doesn't mean you're not being friends with you anymore. That's not really true. You're still friends with them because I learned that from Sophia the First. Yeah. So yeah, and there's the episode Slushy. And yes, I kind of like the episode. It's nearly such like a Christmas sort of episode as well. Sometimes in its own way. And yes, and the way this experiment, which Lila call him Slushy, he just likes to make everything so icy. Even though it's meant to be summertime in the episode, but he just likes to make everything about frozen. Like let it go. Like get the joke. So yeah, tell me about it, but that's just the way the episode's about. Tell me about it. And the episode Deep. Hmm. Okay, Lilo in the episode, well, I do feel sorry for her, and to tell you guys this, wow, uh, um, uh, well, like I said, do feel sorry for Lilo, but the way she has to use the experiment to create her own versions of her to be her mates, I just think it's a bit silly, in my personal opinion. Even though Stitch did save her, but it kind of went wrong. And there's the episode Short Stuff. Yeah, short stuff. Like, really. Like Figamabobs. Yeah, something like that. Tell me about it. And the episode, I had to, well, you got to admit, you got to feel sorry for Stitch, but the way he keeps going on that he wants to be, I want to be big, bigger, big. Like, really. Oh, boy. You can't expect to be big. That even reminds me of this thingy film called Bigger. And this Elsa, I've been watching this bikini episode called Bigger from Out of the Chipmunks. Yeah. I mean, you can't wish something like that because it would be totally weird. People will think you're an adult, even though you're not really an adult. Like, what? Okay, this is my most favorite episode of all times of the TV show, Angel. Yes. Oh, Stitch and Angel. I just really love the episode. Really, I just can't help myself. I mean, no wonder how I ship both Stitch and Angel together. No wonder. Yeah, tell me about it. But let's just say Angel was being using Stitch only only like half of the episodes. Like, really. Until she finally redeemed herself and become friends Stitch and that. So yeah. Mhm. Okay. And there's Felix. Yeah. I don't like Felix very much because he's very naughty. I know he only means well and he only likes things to be tidy. Yeah. Tell me about it. Okay. And there's Poxy. Oh my goodness. Okay, don't get too poxy. I mean, really. Because if you get too poxy, you get those purple pimples, just like Prickly did in the episode. And you bipple us like, uh. Okay, don't worry, that's not real. I was just faking it. Okay. And there's Honka Honka Valentine's Day episode. Oh my goodness, I love it. And it's so cute. It's also funny in its own way, especially the bit when Gantu chases after Honka Honka and trying to chase Stitch as well, and then suddenly Honka kind of pokes Gantu on the head or something, and then suddenly the little hearts came in to get his eye, and then suddenly had a crush on Stitch only for a few seconds, like, ugh, like, okay, really. It's like we're having gay couples already. Okay. Don't worry, I'm simply fine with gay sometimes. Believe me, it doesn't matter really because being gay is really important to some people, and it's okay to be straight as well. But sometimes we just got to accept people can be in their own special way. So, yeah, okay. And I do support whatever. So yeah, and there's the episode. Sample. Yeah, GJ sort of experiment. Every time when someone makes a noise or say something, Sample just just copies whatever they do or say, and then it just turn it into actual DJ music, like bye bye, bye bye, bye bye, bye bye. Okay, I think I nearly sound like Stitch there. Sorry. And there's Baby Fire. Oh my goodness. Baby Fire is a cute little experiment. Although this experiment turns us grown-ups into babies. Like, what? And I just get a freak every day. But boy, oh boy, I can't bear it anymore. I mean, would you imagine seeing your baby self again? Oh boy. No, that would be totally freak. Okay. And it's Bonnie and Clyde. Oh my goodness. Based on the actual real people. Yeah, tell me about it. Even though Bonnie and Clyde from Lilo and Stitch, well, they're really naughty. And it's Slugger. Yeah. Oh, I do like the episode sometimes too. But Myrtle, like always, she's driving me nuts. I mean, seriously, why does she always treats Lilo like Lilo's a bad person when she isn't? Goodness sake. And in the episode Bad Stitch, you're gonna gotta feel sorry for Stitch, even though Stitch can be naughty in the episode, but he's not always that naughty. I just think people are misjudging him. Yeah, and his drowsy episode. Yeah, because let's just say Lilo was being so restless to go to sleep, but cannot wake up the next day. Like what? Okay, so and there's the episode Spike. Yep, tell me about it. The episode is actually about when the about Layla wants to beat Myrtle at the Ohana Rama Family Trivia Contest. So yeah, I do like the episode. Like really, it's really awesome, and it's French fry. Oh my goodness, I think I already said this to my friend Wizard Dude like once before that I didn't like the way Layla behaves in the episodes. Like she thinks that she can eat whatever she wants. I know she can, but sometimes you can't because sometimes you just have to eat whatever is on the plate. I mean, what do we expect? Like really, I can be like that sometimes. Like not like whatever. I don't want all my food, but sometimes I just like to try new food. So that's the whole point. It depends on what it is. I mean, really. But don't get me wrong. Sometimes, whatever it is, I'll just try it and see if I like it or not. Well, there are some occasions that I do like it, and there are some occasions that I never really like it the moment I tried it. And you can't possibly blame me now, can you? And I can't possibly blame you either if you feel the same way. So yeah, and there's the episode Swapper. Oh my goodness, like switch bodies, like Freaky Friday sort of thing. So yeah, and there's the episode Shoe. It's I don't know why Lilo has to call him that. Why can't she just call him Lucky or something? For me, in my personal opinion. So yeah, and there's the episode Slick. Yep, Slick. Well, he can't be a cheat, and he's very naughty in the episode, and he can be annoying. I mean, seriously, selling everything from Lilo's house is totally what? Like, really? Oh my goodness. I bet you guys agree with me for this point because Slick is very cheeky. Oh my goodness. And there's the episode Skip. Yeah, I love the episode actually. It's really good. And let's just say it's about when Lilo is being like annoyed about the fact that she's only a kid and she can't do anything that she doesn't. Well, let's just say that she doesn't get to do what she likes to do one day. But even though Nani keeps saying that sometimes it's okay to be a kid, you know. And I can't possibly blame Nani for this point because I know how that feels. Sometimes, because if you skip your childhood, then it will be your own fault. I'm not saying it to be harsh or anything, but it is a straight fact. So yeah, and let me tell you this: so childhood is really important for everyone. So never skip childhood, okay, guys? Because it's really important for everyone, especially whatever age you are. So yeah, and there's episode Checkers, yeah, where Lilo has this sort of experiment, and it's like a crown, and every time you wear the crown, it makes people like, "What can I do for you, Your Highness?" Something like that. Like, oh my god, she's not Queen Elizabeth. I mean, seriously. Or Queen Victoria, or something like that. I mean, seriously. I don't possibly blame for those who still misses Queen Elizabeth II anyway, because after the passing, really. Don't get me wrong, I do miss it sometimes, but sometimes we just gotta get used to not having the Queen anymore. I'm not saying it to be sound harsh, but it's just sometimes we just got to move on from things. Because past is in the past, and it is true, believe me. So yeah. I know it's not really relevant to the video, but it doesn't really that matter. But still, I still feel sorry for those who loves the Queen. So yeah. and that's just my way of showing my respects. So yeah. And there's PJ. Yep, tell me about it. Well, the episode is okay in some way, but the way Metal keeps blaming Lilo for something that she did is not totally good at all. Like, I always feel like I want to punish Metal by giving her a stand west. Like, stop blaming Lilo for your own stupid mistakes, you stupid. Something like that. Like, really. Oh my goodness. And it's the episode Pleat. Something about the environment. Yes, of course. Yeah. I feel I feel sorry for Stitch. He got sick in the episode, like really ill. But at least he did got better at the end, and which is good. And there's an episode Snooty. Oh my goodness. Vampires. Do you guys like vampires? Okay, I don't know, but I don't mind vampires sometimes. It depends on which characters though. Like I do like Sabella from this thingy called Scooby Doo and the Ghost Girl. She's my favorite because she just so awesome. I sometimes don't mind Marvis though. From the Hotel Transylvania. Yeah, tell me about it. And this episode Retro. I do like the episode really. And it's Belle. Oh my goodness. Stop screaming! You're losing our ears! I mean, seriously. And there's Bartholomew. Yeah, I like the episode actually, even though I'm not really much a fan of American Dragon Jake Long or anything. But I still like the episode, don't get me wrong. So yeah. And besides, I still always prefer Lilo and Stitch. And there's the episode Spats. Yeah, and it's got the Proud family. And I've seen bits of it sometimes before on YouTube, but I never really attempt to watch the whole show. Yeah. And there's the episode Heckler. I don't like Heckler very much. The way he make nasty jokes, even though they're not really funny. I mean, seriously, you can't just say something that you think is okay to just say it out loud because sometimes you're just going to end up hurting someone's feelings. I mean, you can't just expect people to laugh along sometimes. Like, if you think about this from this episode I think it was season 7, I think, from My Little Pony when Rainbow Dash scares the other ponies in there, and the others were like, "It's not funny," something like that. Something like that, yeah, anyway. And this episode, Wishy Washy, wow, like making a wish come true. Or when you, what's that song called again? Oh yeah, When You Wish Upon a Star from Pinocchio. And there's an episode called Foon. Yep, I like the episode. And there's Bugabee. I don't like the way Nani behaves in the episode. I know she means well for not liking bugs, but the way she just treats Lilo for saying that bugs are ugly and disgusting. I know, well, I don't like bugs either, but I would never hate them. Seriously, why can't people just stop being so dramatic for not liking bugs and just why can't you just move them out of the house by yourself rather expecting other people doing it for you? And I know I'm not saying it to be horrible or anything. I'm just saying it because let's just say sometimes we just need to accept that bugs are people, just like what Lilo said in the episode, because bugs are people, not creatures. Okay, just move on from the episode. And Rufus, Kim Possible. I mean, who could never have Kim Possible? I mean, you just got to like Kim Possible or love Kim Possible. Hmm. No wonder why the episode is so possible. I mean, really, it's absolutely awesome. There's the episode Shush, like shh, something like that. Yeah. Okay. I do like the episode, but Lilo is really naughty in the episode for overhearing other people's conversation and then jump to conclusions. You should never do such thing. Never copy of what Lilo is doing, okay? Because it's totally wrong. Okay, and there's the episode Lax. Yeah, tell me about it, but I don't mind the reset sometimes to time, even though I never really watched the show. But I have seen this film though, like sometimes like once before when I was a kid, because I remember I used to have it, including it with the other Disney movies when the DVD collections. So yeah, and yes, and there's the episode Remy. Yeah, that creature, the experiment who gives people nightmares. Oh my goodness. And I had to admit, sometimes near to the end, where Lilo was like laughing with happiness, and suddenly all her nightmares is defeated. I kind of feel so emotional when that music started playing. Aww. Especially at the end of the episode. Oh my goodness, it's like I want to cry, even though I can't. Yeah, tell me about it. But it is a feeling, and you can't possibly blame me for this point. And there's Mrs. Hasagawa Cat's episode. Yeah, I've seen it before. And there's episode Ace. I've seen it before, but not really much a fan of the episode, if I have to be really honest. Because Ace, I know he can be clumsy, and I know he didn't mean to do it. But sometimes you can't always be so clumsy because the more you keep being so clumsy, sometimes you're just gonna end up having people yell at you. Because that what happens in Miraculous. Because when every time she falls over, some people just yells at her. Not always, but it just depends on their mood. But sometimes you just got to be careful because you don't want it to upset people, even though you do have feelings too, as well. And I can't possibly blame you for having feelings, but you sometimes just got to think about other people's feelings too. So yeah, and his nephew episode, yep, mhm, yeah. Well, Snafu, he's a sneaky little thief. Okay. And this episode, Link. Oh, got to love the episode. And to tell you this, that's the very first episode I watched of the TV show because I remember watching it on Leroy and Stitch DVD. Yep, that's how I started watching the TV show. So something like that. Yeah. So anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed my own personal reviews on Lilo and Stitch, the TV show. So anyway, so I'll leave you guys to it. So if you really wanted to leave a comment, please do so. I know I haven't been on YouTube for little lately. It's only because sometimes I just like to take a break. So yeah. But I like to come back anyway, so you and I can spend time together again, like we usually do anyway, normally. So anyway, have a nice day, everyone, or have a nice night. So bye, everyone.